Hello there, and welcome to the Sleepy Corner. Open your eyes to the faint shimmer of distant stars, drifting softly across the endless canvas of space. Between their gentle glows lie clouds of dust and color, vast and quiet, weaving the slow heartbeat of the universe. Within these luminous veils, new stars are quietly born, while ancient giants fade into the calm darkness. Each swirl of light holds secrets older than time itself, whispering stories of cosmic wonder and hidden mysteries. As your mind floats among these serene expanses, curiosity softens into a gentle rhythm, inviting you to drift with the universe, where every secret unfolds like a slow, radiant sigh. Long before the stars you see tonight flickered into view, long before the gentle glow of nebulae painted the heavens in delicate blues, purples, and golds, the universe itself stirred in quiet mystery. In the soft darkness before time as we know it, particles drifted through an endless void, drawn together by invisible threads, by subtle whispers of attraction, forming shapes that would one day grow into the foundations of all that we see. These humble beginnings, imperceptible and silent, carried within them the potential for every star, every planet, every galaxy yet to awaken. The first sparks of light appeared as clouds of hydrogen and helium gently coalesced. They gathered slowly, almost shyly, forming denser regions that would collapse under their own quiet weight. It was not a sudden blaze, but a gentle ignition, a soft crescendo of cosmic energy, where the delicate balance of gravity and pressure danced in harmony. From this tender convergence emerged the earliest stars, small and fragile compared to the titans that would follow, yet luminous enough to cast their faint warmth into the surrounding darkness. As eons passed, these first stars lived brief, brilliant lives. They burned softly, glowing like distant lanterns, and then, in serene finality, they returned their matter to the universe. Clouds of enriched dust drifted outward, spreading heavier elements through the silent reaches of space, slowly seeding future generations of stars and planets. It is within these drifting veils that the story of creation unfolded quietly, each layer building upon the last, each particle tracing a path that would one day lead to worlds brimming with complexity. If we shift from the vast cosmic perspective to the intimate scale of the molecules themselves, we find a similar elegance. Simple atoms, hydrogen and oxygen, carbon and nitrogen, floated in tenuous clouds, occasionally meeting in delicate encounters, forming bonds as gentle as a sigh. These early unions, invisible to the eye, were the quiet architects of everything that would follow. Through slow, unhurried chemical dances, they combined to create more complex molecules, soft scaffolds that hinted at the possibility of life. The first whispers of organic chemistry emerged in this patient ballet, laying the groundwork for every living thing that would eventually trace its lineage back to these humble beginnings. On distant planets, where conditions were just so, these molecules gathered in shallow pools and hidden corners. They formed slow, repetitive patterns, oscillating gently in response to warmth, moisture, and subtle energy. In these quiet spaces, the first signs of life emerged, almost imperceptibly, like the faintest ripple on a still pond. Tiny cells, fragile and delicate, carried within them the blueprint for future complexity. They multiplied slowly, cautiously, navigating their environment with the most subtle movements. Over countless cycles, they adapted and evolved, their whispered actions slowly shaping ecosystems that would one day teem with diversity. Even the earliest life forms were surrounded by mystery. What sparked the very first flicker of metabolism? What subtle alignment of molecules created the initial spark of self-replication? These questions remain partially veiled in uncertainty, yet they are not threatening, only softly enigmatic, like the gentle glow of a faraway star whose light has traveled millennia to reach us. Each unanswered question invites curiosity rather than alarm, drawing the mind into a contemplative rhythm, a quiet meditation on origins. Human understanding of these origins has unfolded in layers, much like the very universe it seeks to describe. Ancient civilizations gazed at the night sky, tracing patterns in the stars, mapping their movements with slow, deliberate observation. They imagine stories woven among the lights, myths whispered across generations. Each tale, though symbolic, carried subtle truths about the cycles of creation, the repetition of life, and the inevitability of transformation. These narratives, blending imagination and observation, were the early frameworks through which we began to comprehend our place in the cosmos. Modern science, with its patient instruments and slow accumulation of knowledge, has refined these stories into maps of cosmic evolution. Telescopes pierce the faintest glow of nebulae, revealing intricate filaments of gas and dust stretching across unimaginable distances. Observatories detect the faint vibrations of molecules forming in distant clouds, and each discovery gently confirms what intuition has long hinted, that the universe grows, transforms, and renews itself in a rhythm both slow and mesmerizing. Every supernova, every collapsing cloud, every newborn star contributes quietly to the story of origin, a vast and unhurried narrative written in light and matter. And yet, for all we know, there are secrets that remain. Some clouds of gas resist full understanding, their structures bending the edges of known physics. Some early chemical reactions may have occurred in ways we cannot yet trace. The early chapters of life, the exact sequence of events that led from chemistry to consciousness, continue to inspire soft wonder. They remind us that mystery is a companion to knowledge, not an obstacle, and that the slow unfolding of discovery itself is a comfort, a rhythm to follow with gentle attention. As you let these thoughts drift through your mind, you might imagine the quiet patience of the universe itself. You can sense the stillness of deep time, the gradual layering of stars and molecules and life, each stage flowing softly into the next. There is no rush, no urgency, only the gentle pulse of creation, stretching outward and inward, carrying with it a sense of serene continuity. From the faintest particle to the first flicker of a newborn star, the cosmos whispers its secrets slowly, inviting you to float alongside it, to witness beginnings unfolding with a calm, deliberate grace. And as the mind rests in this soft awareness of origins, curiosity begins to expand outward. You sense the vastness that lies beyond these first beginnings, the immeasurable scale of space and time that continues to carry the story forward. The origins are not merely points in the past. They are the foundation upon which every star, every planet, every whisper of life depends. The mystery persists, gentle and enduring, guiding attention outward, preparing the mind to wander further into the scale and depth of this serene, unfolding universe. As you continue to drift through the soft currents of thought, allow yourself to widen your gaze, to stretch it across distances so vast they almost defy imagination. The first stars, those tender sparks of creation, are but points of light in a universe that stretches beyond any measure our minds can easily grasp. From the gentle warmth of a single nebula to the sprawling sweep of countless galaxies, the scale of existence unfolds slowly, patiently, like an endless story told in glimmers and shadows. Each layer of this immense cosmos is a quiet testament to time, to growth, to the calm unfolding of matter and energy over eons. Picture a single nebula, vast clouds of glowing gas drifting silently through the dark. They may stretch hundreds of light-years, yet their edges shimmer faintly, as if hesitant to intrude upon the emptiness beyond. Inside, the subtle interplay of gravity and pressure shapes regions dense enough to form stars, while the lighter, ethereal clouds drift outward, almost weightless, like slow-moving silk in a gentle breeze. The distances involved are staggering, yet the motion feels unhurried, a serene rhythm that the universe maintains without haste. Time here is measured in millions of years, each moment a soft, almost imperceptible pulse. If we step back even further, the scale deepens beyond comprehension. Consider a galaxy, a vast swirl of stars, dust, and unseen matter, rotating gently through the void. Our own Milky Way stretches over 100,000 light-years, yet it is but one among billions scattered across the observable universe. Each galaxy holds its own nebulae, its own history of star birth and death, quietly carrying the echoes of creation in its spiral arms. From this perspective, individual stars and planets seem like delicate whispers, their stories tiny fragments in a grand, eternal symphony. Yet even these small pieces matter, each contributing to the harmony of cosmic existence. Now, imagine the sheer numbers, billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars. If you were to count them one by one, even at the slowest pace, you would never finish. Yet there is no urgency in the universe's design. The immensity is not overwhelming. It is a gentle invitation to awe, a soft meditation on scale. Each light year that separates one star from another, each parsec stretching between galaxies, is not a measure of emptiness, but of space filled with quiet potential, waiting for discovery, for observation, for gentle wonder. As your mind follows these cosmic distances, allow it to settle into a rhythm, matching the slow, deliberate pulse of expansion. Just as stars drift apart within their galaxies, and galaxies glide silently through the void, your thoughts can drift through these measurements with a soft sense of ease. The mind does not need to grasp every number, every scale, every light year. Instead, it observes the vastness as a texture, a luminous field of calm, where magnitude becomes meditative rather than daunting. The immensity itself becomes a gentle lullaby, each fact a soft note in a cosmic harmony. Yet vastness is not limited to space alone. If we turn from the stars to the tiny, hidden structures of life, a different kind of scale appears, equally remarkable and equally serene. Within a single drop of water, countless microscopic worlds unfold, invisible yet teeming with quiet activity. Bacteria, single-celled organisms, and intricate microstructures drift slowly, each performing delicate, essential tasks. Their movements are subtle, measured in micrometers, yet they are no less extraordinary than a swirling galaxy. Time and size contract here, but the slow, rhythmic continuity of life persists, echoing the gentle patterns we observed among the stars. Even human perception contributes to this sense of scale. Our minds measure and compare, stretching comprehension outward and inward simultaneously. We note that the light from distant stars may have traveled millions or even billions of years before reaching us, and yet in that time, countless events have unfolded in quiet succession. Each observation we make is an intersection between the vast universe and our own finite awareness, a gentle connection between the immeasurable and the intimately known. Through this awareness, the mind can rest in the beauty of scale, recognizing both enormity and minuteness as threads in a single tapestry of calm. To grasp the enormity fully, one can think in terms of simple analogies, each softly illuminating the depth of space. Imagine the Earth shrinking to the size of a marble, while the Sun becomes a slightly larger ball, floating in a room of infinite dimensions. The nearest star beyond our own Sun would still be many kilometers away, and the nearest galaxy would recede like a slow-moving mist at the edge of perception. Each analogy is an invitation to pause, to sense the gentle immensity without pressure, to let the mind float along with the quiet truth that the universe is vast, and yet we are softly cradled within it. Time, too, stretches alongside space. Consider the lifespan of stars. Some shine for mere millions of years, others persist for billions. Entire civilizations, entire species, may arise and fade within a fraction of this cosmic rhythm, leaving subtle traces in the quiet fabric of existence. The universe remembers without hurry, unfolding with patience and care. In this awareness, the mind finds a form of gentle reassurance. Magnitude is not overwhelming, it is comforting, a slow expansion that allows thought to wander freely, to drift, to rest in the calm continuity of all that exists. As your attention lingers on these measures, you may sense a soft connection between the immense and the minute. The smallest dust particle within a nebula carries the same laws of physics as the largest star, and the tiniest cell on a distant planet operates within rhythms analogous to those shaping galaxies. Scale is not a barrier. It is a bridge, linking the cosmic to the microscopic, the ancient to the present. Observing these connections fosters quiet curiosity, a gentle awareness that every fragment of the universe has its place in a calm, enduring order. And so, as your thoughts wander across these unfathomable distances, across both the expansive and the infinitesimal, a meditative rhythm takes hold. The mind moves slowly, effortlessly, guided by a gentle curiosity that deepens without urgency. You feel the quiet pulse of creation echoing in every corner of perception, inviting a soft contemplation of magnitude, a serene acceptance of the universe's vastness. In this calm awareness, you are ready to move gently into the next layer of understanding, where the known and the unknown meet, and the quiet science of existence begins to reveal itself softly, like starlight brushing across the edge of night. Beneath the quiet brilliance of stars and the soft glow of nebulae lies a rhythm of science, subtle and unhurried, shaping the cosmos in ways both precise and serene. Each swirl of gas and dust, each delicate filament within a nebula, follows patterns dictated by fundamental forces. Gravity, gentle yet inexorable, draws matter inward, coaxing clouds of hydrogen and helium to coalesce ever so slowly. Pressure builds softly against resistance, warmth begins to rise, and in this tender interplay, the spark of a star is born. It is not sudden or violent. It is a gradual, mesmerizing unfolding, a patient emergence that mirrors the rhythms of life itself. Within the cores of these newborn stars, nuclear fusion begins with quiet insistence. Hydrogen atoms merge, releasing energy that radiates outward, bathing surrounding clouds in a faint, steady luminescence. This light travels across the void, barely perceptible at first, then gradually strengthening, illuminating cosmic landscapes with soft brilliance. Each fusion reaction, though microscopic in scale, contributes to the star's life, a continuous flow of energy sustained over millions or billions of years. It is a cycle of creation and endurance, repeating gently across the universe, a whisper of order within vast expanses of darkness. Beyond the stars themselves, larger structures form in accordance with these same subtle forces. Galaxies swirl in stately patterns, their arms spiraling slowly, each star orbiting a common center in an elegant, unhurried dance. Within these galaxies, dense clouds of dust and gas condense into new stellar nurseries, continuing a rhythm that has persisted for eons. Black holes, silent and unseen, exert influence across vast distances, bending light and shaping motion with a calm inevitability. Even phenomena that seem mysterious or extreme follow predictable laws, their secrets approachable when observed with patient attention and gentle curiosity. The story of formation extends beyond the celestial into the microscopic, where life itself follows similar patterns of subtle precision. Within the earliest cells, molecular machinery operates with astonishing delicacy. Proteins fold, membranes form, and chemical reactions unfold in measured steps, sustaining life in quiet cycles. DNA, a soft spiral of information, carries instructions that guide growth and adaptation with meticulous grace. Each replication, each repair, each metabolic process occurs not in haste, but in a steady, almost meditative rhythm, echoing the slow progression observed among stars. In this way, the small mirrors the vast, and the processes of life and the universe converge in their gentle consistency. Historical insight deepens our understanding of these mechanisms. Across centuries, humans have observed the night sky, charted its movements, and slowly built a framework of knowledge grounded in patient study. Ancient astronomers traced the wandering paths of planets and the positions of stars, creating maps and calendars that linked the cosmos to human life. Scholars of later generations refined these observations, using telescopes and mathematical models to uncover the invisible forces shaping the heavens. Each layer of discovery adds softly to a cumulative understanding, a tapestry of knowledge woven across time with care and reflection. The chemical origins of stars and planets are equally gentle in their logic. Interstellar clouds, composed primarily of hydrogen, helium, and trace heavier elements, drift through galaxies, occasionally stirred by distant supernovae or the gravitational pull of nearby stars. In these slow, almost imperceptible movements, particles collide, stick, and accumulate, forming denser regions that eventually ignite as stars. Surrounding dust coalesces into planetary disks, tracing arcs that will one day form worlds capable of sustaining life. Every step is governed by natural law, each reaction occurring at its own quiet pace, a soft choreography of matter across cosmic time. Even phenomena that appear extraordinary or rare fall within the embrace of natural order. Pulsars spin with astonishing regularity, their rotations measured in milliseconds, yet their timing is unwavering, like the calm heartbeat of the cosmos. Supernovae erupt with brilliant intensity, but the buildup occurs slowly over millions of years, a quiet accumulation of fusion products and pressure until the release is both inevitable and mesmerizing. Observing these events, even from afar, allows the mind to rest in admiration rather than anxiety, to sense that the universe, for all its power, unfolds with patience and order. Throughout history, human curiosity has mirrored these rhythms. Discoveries have rarely come in bursts of revelation. More often, they emerge as gradual accumulation, layer upon layer of gentle insight. A telescope uncovers a faint nebula. A microscope reveals a new cellular interaction. A subtle measurement refines understanding of cosmic distance. Each observation is a quiet step forward, a patient uncovering of truth without urgency. In this way, the study of the universe itself becomes a calming narrative, an extended meditation on patterns, sequences, and harmonies that transcend human lifetimes. Consider the cycles of star formation and death. Clouds gather over millions of years, forming stars that may persist for billions. Each star lives its life in measured brilliance, quietly influencing its surroundings through radiation and gravity. Eventually, stars return their material to space, seeding the next generation in a rhythm that has persisted since the dawn of the cosmos. There is no hurry, no abruptness, only the patient, continuous progression of matter and energy, echoing the slow, deliberate patterns found within cells, ecosystems, and the subtle motions of life on our own planet. Historical records of human observation remind us that the understanding of these processes is a collective, layered achievement. From early astronomers charting planetary movements to contemporary scientists mapping interstellar clouds, each generation contributes a gentle refinement to a shared narrative. There is comfort in this continuity, a soothing realization that knowledge grows slowly, securely, and peacefully. Scientific inquiry, like the universe itself, proceeds at a rhythm that encourages reflection, deep listening, and a soft appreciation for the harmony between discovery and mystery. As the mind rests in the quiet elegance of these mechanisms, it begins to sense a pattern emerging. The known and the measurable are gently intertwined with the subtle mysteries still awaiting exploration. Gravity, fusion, molecular assembly, and historical observation all create a soft framework, yet between these truths lie spaces of wonder, small gaps that invite contemplation. These spaces are not voids to fear but quiet pockets of curiosity, ready to be explored slowly, without urgency, guiding attention toward deeper questions and gentler mysteries, the ones that will unfold gradually as awareness drifts ever outward. In this awareness, you can feel the soft confidence of understanding settling alongside wonder. The universe operates through delicate, unhurried laws, yet it retains its mystery, leaving room for awe and reflection. The historical record and scientific insight form a gentle lattice, supporting curiosity without overwhelming it, allowing the mind to move freely across both time and space. And as you rest within this calm awareness, the next layer of exploration waits, where hidden layers, unexplained phenomena, and subtle patterns will emerge softly, inviting deeper immersion in a world that is both known and unknowable, vast yet intimately connected. Even within the measured rhythms of the cosmos, there are corners that defy easy understanding, gentle enigmas that shimmer just beyond the reach of certainty. Fleeting flickers of light drift through clouds of gas, forming shapes that seem almost intentional, yet are guided only by invisible forces. Patterns emerge slowly, subtly repeating across vast distances, hinting at structures and alignments that invite quiet contemplation. These hidden layers do not demand attention. They merely whisper, a soft invitation to curiosity, a gentle pull toward mysteries that lie beneath the visible surface. Some nebulae shimmer with peculiar hues, where certain gases emit light at unexpected wavelengths. Observers have noted filaments curling into delicate spirals, twisting in ways that suggest a hidden choreography, though no hand guides them. Magnetic fields, invisible yet powerful, thread through these regions, bending matter with invisible fingers. The interplay of light and shadow creates ephemeral forms that appear, dissolve, and reappear elsewhere, like distant echoes of thought in a silent mind. One can watch these motions for hours, breathing alongside them, sensing a rhythm that is both real and softly elusive. Beyond the nebulae, galaxies themselves reveal subtle anomalies. Some seem to rotate in ways that challenge expectations, their outer arms moving faster than gravity alone would predict. Dark matter, unseen yet inferred through careful measurement, stretches like a hidden web across space, its presence only revealed by the faint tug it exerts on stars and gas. No telescope can capture it directly, yet its influence is undeniable, a silent architect shaping the cosmos with gentle persistence. These unseen layers offer comfort as much as intrigue. They remind us that even what is hidden contributes to order and beauty. Closer to home, within our own solar system, unusual phenomena appear in quiet, understated ways. Comets trace elongated paths that weave past planets, leaving wisps of gas and dust in their slow wake. Occasionally, a comet's tail flickers or fragments unexpectedly, a small, serene display of unpredictability. Asteroids cluster in silent belts, moving in near-perfect harmony, yet their interactions sometimes produce subtle deviations, gentle reminders that even seemingly stable systems harbor hidden dynamics. These patterns, observable yet mysterious, invite the mind to linger in soft curiosity rather than alarm. Even at microscopic and molecular scales, the universe conceals gentle mysteries. Complex chemical reactions in interstellar clouds sometimes occur under conditions that defy complete explanation. Molecules appear in unexpected combinations, forming intricate chains of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen, drifting silently through the void. On Earth, similar anomalies appear in early life forms, where mutations arise without apparent cause, producing forms that seem improbable yet persist. These phenomena, subtle and quiet, suggest that the cosmos contains an element of playful unpredictability, a softness that balances the rigid logic of natural law. Time itself carries enigmas. Light from distant stars can bend around massive objects, creating ghostly echoes of images long past. Gravitational waves ripple through space, moving with almost imperceptible vibrations that can be measured only with extreme care. These waves carry whispers of colossal events, collisions of black holes, mergers of neutron stars, yet they arrive as faint pulses, subtle and unobtrusive, touching the universe lightly before fading into silence. Observing them is like listening for the softest notes in an endless symphony, a practice in patience and gentle attention. Some mysteries are even more abstract, existing at the edge of human understanding. Quantum fluctuations hint at realms where particles exist in multiple states at once, where certainty is replaced by probability. While these phenomena may seem distant or intangible, they influence the visible universe in subtle ways, affecting the formation of atoms, stars, and galaxies over vast stretches of time. The mind can rest in this uncertainty, recognizing it not as danger, but as a gentle expansion of curiosity, an invitation to dwell in the space between knowing and wondering. Even among phenomena we understand, rare events continue to surprise. Stars can pulsate rhythmically, swelling and contracting in gentle cycles that can span years or centuries. Black holes emit radiation in ways only partially comprehended, hinting at processes that remain largely hidden. Cosmic rays, tiny messengers traveling near the speed of light, strike planets unpredictably, whispering secrets from across the galaxy. Each anomaly is a soft note in the cosmic lullaby, a subtle reminder that the universe's poetry lies as much in what we cannot fully explain as in what we can. Throughout history, humans have been drawn to these hidden layers. Ancient astronomers noticed subtle deviations in planetary orbits, charting them carefully over decades. Observers recorded fleeting phenomena, comets, meteor showers, eclipses, sometimes mistaking them for omens, yet slowly building a record that would inform later understanding. Each observation, each gentle note of difference from expectation, became a thread in the tapestry of curiosity, a soft invitation to explore without urgency, to linger in the spaces between certainty and wonder. The experience of contemplating these hidden layers is itself calming. The mind is drawn to patterns without pressure, noticing the slight irregularities, the unexpected glimmers, the delicate motions unfolding over years or millennia. One senses the universe breathing slowly, gently, in cycles that are often imperceptible yet profoundly real. Each subtle phenomenon, each filament, each pulse, each deviation, is part of a grand, whispering narrative, inviting attention without alarm, curiosity without urgency. As your awareness drifts among these enigmas, a sense of intimacy emerges. You realize that hidden layers are not barriers but companions in exploration. They encourage observation, reflection, and gentle imagination. They remind you that the universe is patient, that knowledge unfolds slowly, and that the quiet mysteries are as beautiful as the observable structures. Curiosity softens into a lull, a meditative state where one can linger in awe, floating with the rhythm of the cosmos, guided by the gentle pulse of unseen forces. From here, the mind is ready to embark on a quiet journey, moving gently through the topic itself, exploring its landscapes and patterns in a more immersive, narrative-driven way. The mysteries are invitations, softly guiding attention to deeper exploration, where observation blends with imagination, and the rhythms of science and story converge in a tranquil, dreamlike flow. Imagine yourself drifting softly, weightless, carried along a gentle current that moves through the subtle landscapes of this world, or perhaps worlds beyond. You glide past glowing clouds of dust, their colors shifting slowly from deep indigo to soft gold, like a lantern swaying in a quiet breeze. Every motion is unhurried, a smooth, continuous flow, guiding your attention gently from one detail to the next. There is no need to focus sharply. The mind is invited to wander freely, tracing paths of light, form, and quiet motion, feeling the calm rhythm of existence unfolding around you. As you move, patterns emerge gradually, like ripples on a still pond catching faint light. Within a nebula, wisps of gas coil in delicate spirals, folding over themselves in a dance too slow to perceive fully. Stars form softly at the densest points, their warmth radiating outward, touching the surrounding clouds in subtle pulses of illumination. Each pulse is a heartbeat, almost imperceptible, and yet it anchors the scene in gentle reality, a reminder that creation is continuous, steady, and soothing. Passing deeper into this landscape, you might find yourself following the flow of matter across cosmic distances. Filaments of dust connect distant pockets of light, threading through darkness like silken cords. Along these threads, small pockets of activity appear, tiny protoplanets circling young stars, molecular clouds gathering and dissipating, chemical reactions whispering into existence the foundations of complex matter. Every movement is slow, deliberate, and interconnected, a quiet choreography that invites attention without urgency, a calm meditation on the persistent, unhurried processes that shape the universe. Now, imagine descending closer, beyond the vast and luminous, into realms invisible to the naked eye. Within a drop of water, within a speck of dust, entire worlds unfold. Microorganisms drift gently, propelled by currents so slight they are almost imperceptible. Their internal structures carry out quiet, rhythmic cycles. Molecules bind and unbind, membranes expand and contract, energy flows along invisible pathways. These motions, though microscopic, mirror the same careful balance we observed in the stars. Processes unfolding without haste, guided by natural law, creating a sense of order and continuity that is deeply calming. As you glide further, you may notice a slow interplay between light and shadow. Rays of soft illumination pass through clouds of matter, highlighting subtle variations, the gentle folding of space and texture. In oceans, currents move with quiet grace, carrying warmth and nutrients through shadowed depths. On planetary surfaces, wind sweeps lightly across dunes, shaping patterns that repeat in gentle, hypnotic cycles. Even the tiniest variation, a flicker of light, a subtle movement, invites reflection, allowing the mind to rest in observation, to settle into the rhythm of subtle, deliberate change. Along this journey, connections begin to reveal themselves. The same forces that shape the largest galaxies, the push and pull of gravity, the quiet spread of energy, the formation of structured patterns, also operate at scales that seem almost impossibly small. Each domain reflects the same principles, the same patient unfolding of cause and effect, echoing across levels of existence. The mind, guided gently along these paths, senses unity without constraint, a comforting understanding that every movement, every change, contributes softly to the whole. Time, too, moves differently on this journey. You sense both the enormity of millennia and the intimacy of moments. A star may take millions of years to burn, yet a microscopic cell completes countless cycles within days. Both scales coexist, harmonizing in a rhythm that is patient and deliberate. Your attention flows between these perspectives, lingering where it wishes, unhurried, gently aware of the vastness alongside the minutiae, the macrocosm and the microcosm coexisting in quiet, reflective balance. As the narrative unfolds, your journey becomes increasingly meditative. You drift past ancient stellar nurseries, glowing softly, their light folding gently into neighboring clouds. You follow streams of matter through shadowed spaces, tracing paths of subtle chemical reactions and slow rotations, sensing the intimacy of processes normally too vast or too small to notice. The act of observation itself becomes calming. Each discovery, each pattern recognized, is experienced as a soft affirmation, a gentle note in the unfolding melody of the universe. Occasionally, the scenery shifts. Faint anomalies appear, a star pulsing slightly faster than its neighbors, a filament bending unexpectedly, a faint ripple passing through a cloud of microscopic life. These deviations are neither threatening nor urgent. They are subtle reminders of unpredictability, of the quiet complexity that underlies even the most orderly patterns. Observing them, your attention softens, curiosity unfurls like a slow breath, and the mind moves fluidly, noticing without clinging, following without urgency. Throughout this journey, light and sound are companions, moving with you in a synchrony that soothes rather than stimulates. Ambient tones echo softly in imagined space, accompanying the gentle motions of matter, the slow rotation of celestial objects, the subtle pulsing of life at every scale. Visual textures shift gradually. Clouds dissolve into gradients of gold and blue, shadows stretch softly, particles drift lazily through calm currents. This sensory harmony mirrors the narrative's rhythm, reinforcing a sense of flow, guiding the mind to float along with the journey rather than striving to grasp it. As your awareness expands further, the journey begins to fold inward and outward simultaneously. You see the detailed structures within nebulae, the minuscule intricacies of cellular life, the delicate interactions between molecules and atoms, all within the same contemplative space. The narrative moves fluidly between these scales, gently linking the immense and the infinitesimal. Each transition is seamless, unhurried, a soft glide that encourages your mind to drift without concern for boundaries or distinctions, embracing the unity of experience. By the end of this calm passage, the journey has carried you through luminous clouds, along silent filaments, across hidden microscopic worlds, and through subtle anomalies. Your attention has traveled with the rhythm of creation itself, observing the slow unfolding of patterns, processes, and interactions. The mind, relaxed and immersed, begins to sense the gentle continuum connecting all scales of existence. The journey is not over, yet there is a softness in pause, a readiness to move into a realm where imagination blends more freely with observation, where dreamlike expansion carries you further into serene wonder. Now, allow your awareness to drift beyond the tangible, beyond the forms and structures we have observed, into a realm where imagination and observation intertwine softly, like mist curling over quiet waters. The universe opens into a dreamscape, a space where light flows like liquid, folding gently over itself, layering colors and textures that cannot exist in waking hours, yet feel familiar in their quiet harmony. Each glow, each shimmer, moves at its own slow rhythm, a gentle dance that invites you to breathe in wonder, exhaling hesitation and thought, letting curiosity drift without urgency. In this dreamlike space, stars are not merely distant fires, but soft pulses of warmth, each radiating whispers of past events across immeasurable distances. Their light bends gently around unseen matter, creating halos, arcs, and reflections that seem almost sentient, delicate patterns emerging from the interplay of energy and gravity. Nebulae swirl not only with gas and dust, but with the echo of possibility, flowing like silken ribbons through the void. You sense the artistry in the motion, a choreography that is not forced but naturally emerging, a quiet unfolding that encourages the mind to linger and explore at its own pace. Imagine drifting closer to a pulsar, its rhythm a slow, resonant heartbeat across the cosmic dark. You feel the pulse in your own chest, not as urgency, but as calm affirmation, a reminder that time and energy move in measured cycles. Each pulse reflects countless interactions, unseen forces orchestrating gentle, precise movements across space and time. The mind, in response, slows in tandem, aligning with this rhythm, letting thought become soft, almost imperceptible, a quiet resonance with the universe itself. In this ethereal space, matter itself seems to take on fluidity, morphing in ways that mirror imagination. Cosmic dust coils and stretches like smoke in a slow, sunlit room, sometimes forming delicate spirals, sometimes dissolving into diffuse clouds of soft color. Light filters through these shapes, scattering into subtle rainbows, creating a quiet tapestry of reflections, illusions, and truths. Each observation is layered. You see both the physical phenomenon and the poetic representation of it, the scientific fact and the visual metaphor, blending seamlessly into a hypnotic whole that nurtures calm curiosity. You may now imagine gliding among planetary systems, where planets drift through gentle arcs of orbit, their atmospheres shimmering faintly in diffuse starlight. Rings shimmer like silk threads, dust spirals slowly within, each particle tracing a precise yet fluid path. Moons circle silently, their surfaces textured with the faintest hints of history. Craters, ridges, and valleys, each a subtle narrative of time passing slowly, measured in millennia rather than days. In this vision, even vast distances and immense durations feel intimate, touchable, accessible to the mind as it drifts in harmony with the imagery. Deeper still, you sense a flow between the microcosm and macrocosm, where the principles that govern galaxies echo within microscopic systems. Molecules drift like floating orbs of colored light, their bonds forming and dissolving in gentle cycles. Cells expand and contract in a slow rhythm that mirrors the breathing of stars, their internal mechanisms humming softly with quiet order. You sense unity in this motion, an interconnection between the immense and the minuscule, a reminder that patterns repeat across scales in ways both scientifically true and poetically comforting. Occasionally, soft anomalies appear within this dreamscape, unexplained flickers, subtle deviations, rare alignments of light and matter. They are not startling, but invitations to attention, gentle nudges that hint at the universe's endless capacity for wonder. Perhaps a distant nebula pulses faintly out of rhythm, or a tiny particle drifts contrary to the general flow, a reminder that even within order, mystery persists. These moments are not meant to provoke tension, but to deepen calm curiosity, to encourage the mind to linger, to fold back upon itself in quiet reflection, noticing the beauty in subtle imperfection. Time itself becomes fluid here, stretching and bending without urgency. Light from ancient stars overlaps with present motion, so that past and present coexist in gentle harmony. Your mind perceives not a linear progression, but a soft layering of moments, like pages of a luminous book turning slowly, each revealing new patterns, new textures, new opportunities for gentle wonder. This sensation is immersive yet restful, guiding thought into an open, meditative state, where imagination and observation coexist without strain, where curiosity is soft and unhurried. The journey continues into a field of soft color and motion, where clouds of glowing particles ripple like waves across a calm sea. Their movement is neither chaotic nor rigid, but a measured flow, punctuated by gentle pulses of energy. Stars ignite in distant clouds, illuminating their surroundings with a quiet brilliance, while other regions remain shadowed, a delicate contrast that fosters a soft awareness of balance. In this space, the mind drifts naturally, moving with a visual rhythm, sensing each transition as a wave of gentle intrigue rather than a sudden change. As your awareness settles further, the dreamlike imagery begins to intertwine with memory, imagination, and subtle emotion. Each pulse, each shimmer, evokes a sense of wonder that is both universal and deeply personal. You feel connected to the processes you have observed, yet gently detached, a witness to beauty without urgency, a participant in calm observation. This experience bridges the known and the unknown, blending fact with poetic vision, allowing curiosity to drift into meditation, and thought to dissolve into soft, hypnotic awareness. And slowly, as the dreamscape unfolds fully, the mind begins to turn inward, from external expanses to quiet reflection. The flowing patterns of light and matter, the slow rhythms of stars and molecules, the gentle anomalies and pulses, all become mirrors of internal landscapes. Your awareness softens, thoughts slow, and a sense of contemplative presence emerges, preparing the mind to receive insights that are not merely external, but intimately human, softly tying the cosmos to perception, emotion, and quiet understanding. As the mind rests in the soft glow of cosmic and microscopic rhythms, it naturally begins to wander inward, tracing gentle reflections upon what it means to witness such vastness, such intricate detail, and such persistent mystery. Human awareness is uniquely poised between curiosity and contemplation, a delicate space where imagination meets understanding. In observing the subtle dance of stars, the quiet cycles of life, or the hidden anomalies that quietly unfold, we are reminded of our own patterns, the slow rhythms of thought, emotion, and experience that shape our inner landscapes. Consider a lone figure standing at the edge of a quiet lake just before dawn. Their reflection shimmers softly on the water's surface, gently rippling as if echoing the motions of distant nebulae. The calm of the scene invites introspection, encouraging a sense of presence that is both serene and expansive. In moments like these, humans intuitively sense the connection between themselves and the broader cosmos. We recognize that we are participants in a rhythm larger than ourselves, moving gently through cycles of growth, transformation, and renewal, much like the stars and cells we have observed. Psychology teaches us that this awareness, often called the overview effect, when experienced by astronauts observing Earth from space, can evoke profound feelings of unity, awe, and humility. The realization of being simultaneously small and part of something vast produces a softening of anxieties, a quiet expansion of empathy, and a gentle shift in perspective. Each observation, whether celestial or molecular, becomes a mirror reflecting human potential for wonder, reflection, and calm understanding. This recognition, softly absorbed, has the power to soothe restless thought and invite the mind into meditative stillness. Our perception of mystery itself is deeply human. The unknown is neither inherently frightening nor urgently demanding. When approached with slow curiosity, it becomes a source of gentle intrigue. The subtle flickers of light, the slow formation of structures, the delicate irregularities we have witnessed all serve as reminders that uncertainty is natural, even necessary. Within this space, humans cultivate patience and appreciation, recognizing that comprehension grows incrementally, as naturally and unhurriedly as the formation of a star or the blossoming of a microscopic cell. Each unanswered question, each faint anomaly, is an invitation to explore softly rather than to seek resolution immediately. Philosophy offers another lens through which to consider these reflections. From early thinkers pondering the night sky to modern contemplations of quantum phenomena, humans have long sought to understand existence in ways that combine observation with introspection. In this slow, reflective state, we sense that understanding is not a single achievement, but a gentle unfolding. Knowledge accumulates, layer by layer, much like cosmic dust forming clouds that will eventually birth stars. Our own consciousness mirrors this process, building subtle awareness over time, and finding comfort in the quiet, cumulative nature of insight. Emotion intertwines seamlessly with observation. Witnessing the vast, the minute, and the mysterious evokes awe. Not the jarring, adrenaline-driven awe of sudden revelation, but the soft, enveloping awe that washes over the mind like a slow wave. It is the awe that deepens empathy, encourages reflection, and invites gentle introspection. A thought arises that our lives, brief as they may seem on cosmic scales, contain patterns, rhythms, and connections that echo the same principles we have observed elsewhere. This insight is calming, a reassurance that complexity and order coexist harmoniously, both within and around us. Memory and imagination also play subtle roles in this reflection. The mind, having traced the flow of nebulae, the pulse of stars, and the quiet activity of life's smallest components, begins to fold these observations back into personal experience. Perhaps one recalls a quiet evening beneath the stars, the soft lapping of water at a shoreline, or the delicate patterns of sunlight on a forest floor. Each memory resonates with the structures observed in the cosmos and the microscopic, creating a bridge between inner and outer landscapes. There is gentle resonance here, a realization that the mind and the universe are not separate, but softly intertwined in rhythm, pattern, and subtle beauty. Even the awareness of time becomes a gentle teacher. Humans often perceive life as hurried, yet in contemplation of slow cosmic processes, we are reminded that growth, transformation, and understanding occur gradually. Like stars that take millions of years to shine, or molecules that combine over centuries to create complex life, human insight and emotional maturation unfold with patient rhythm. This perspective fosters calm acceptance of impermanence and encourages an embrace of the present moment, where observation, reflection, and quiet curiosity coexist harmoniously. In moments of reflection, the heart often aligns with the mind's gentle wanderings. Emotions ebb and flow with the soft cadence of imagination and memory, as one senses connection to something larger, a continuum of energy and life that stretches from the tiniest particle to the most distant star. Each breath mirrors subtle cycles in the universe, each thought resonates softly with patterns observed, and each quiet pause invites deeper stillness. Through this, humans experience an intimate, calming connection to both knowledge and mystery, cultivating an awareness that is serene, expansive, and restorative. As this awareness deepens, the mind prepares to transition from reflection to meditation. The gentle observations of human perception and emotional resonance create a bridge into states of stillness, where thought can soften further and curiosity can float without direction or urgency. The layers of insight, experience, and connection weave together into a calm awareness, a soft space where the mind rests lightly, yet remains receptive to the quiet wonders still awaiting exploration. And so, in this meditative awareness, you find yourself aligned with both the external universe and your internal landscape. There is no rush, no need for resolution. Just as stars, cells, and molecules move in gentle rhythm, so too does your mind drift, sensing, absorbing, and reflecting. The soft awe of observation, the gentle curiosity of inquiry, and the serene awareness of interconnectedness settle into a tranquil cadence, preparing the way for quiet reflection, stillness, and the deeper descent into sleep that will follow. Now, as the mind drifts gently, it arrives at a space of quiet reflection, a place where thought softens into stillness and awareness rests upon the subtle wonder of all that has been observed. Imagine a vast expanse, whether of stars, deep oceans, or microscopic worlds, stretching endlessly in every direction. The movements, the patterns, the gentle pulses of existence continue at their patient rhythm, indifferent to urgency, yet infinitely beautiful. Here, there is no need to grasp or analyze. The mind simply observes, enveloped in calm, absorbing the resonance of intricate, slow motion and delicate harmony. The subtle glow of distant phenomena settles into perception like a soft evening light over a quiet landscape. Nebulae pulse faintly, their light reflecting off neighboring clouds, creating gentle gradients of color that shift almost imperceptibly. Stars burn steadily, each with its own history, its own story, radiating warmth across unimaginable distances. Even within this immense space, you sense a quiet intimacy. Every flicker, every spiral, every drift of dust is a reminder of the patient, deliberate unfolding of patterns. This reflection is not intellectual, it is experiential, an immersion in the soft poetry of existence itself. The mind begins to fold inward, noticing parallels between the external world and inner experience. Breathing slows as attention drifts across these soft vistas. Thoughts arise and pass like gentle waves, unhurried, carrying the essence of what has been seen. The intricate choreography of cosmic and microscopic rhythms, the subtle anomalies that hint at hidden depth, the soft beauty of both order and irregularity. Each observation becomes a quiet meditation, reinforcing a sense of calm, presence, and serene awe. Time itself seems suspended in this space. Millennia and milliseconds coexist in a gentle continuum. The pulse of a distant star echoes alongside the cycle of a microscopic organism, creating a rhythm that is simultaneously vast and intimate. Awareness expands, noticing the interwoven nature of all things. Complexity is not overwhelming, it is comforting, a reminder that life, matter, and energy move together in a quiet, sustaining dance. Each pattern, each movement, each subtle irregularity contributes to a whole that is balanced, complete, and infinitely patient. The quiet reflection also evokes gratitude for the opportunity to witness, to observe, to contemplate the soft elegance of creation, for the capacity to sense connection, to perceive beauty, to linger in curiosity without pressure. Even the smallest flicker of light or motion, which might otherwise pass unnoticed, now becomes meaningful, a note in a symphony of slow, deliberate motion. The mind rests in these details, feeling attuned to the gentle rhythm of existence. In this meditative state, the boundaries between inner and outer experience begin to blur. Thoughts and observations intermingle with sensation and emotion. The mind, body, and awareness settle into the shared rhythm of unfolding processes. The slight movements of matter, the measured cycles of stars and cells, the faint anomalies, all these elements resonate softly within perception, guiding attention without urgency, fostering a profound sense of safety and interconnectedness. Curiosity is no longer active or insistent. It is gentle, a soft wave that encourages reflection, immersion, and the slow enjoyment of wonder itself. The scene remains minimal, almost still. Visuals fade gradually. Distant glows dim softly, particles drift lazily, shadows stretch gently. Ambient light lingers, reflecting on imagined surfaces, creating a sense of depth without distraction. Nothing demands immediate focus. Everything encourages slow, sustained awareness. The mind is invited to drift alongside the imagery, observing without effort, absorbing without expectation. Each subtle detail reinforces the vastness and intimacy of the subject, weaving calm, contemplation, and soft fascination together into a single, gentle experience. As attention rests on this tranquil panorama, subtle repetition of earlier insights deepens relaxation. The pulse of stars, the cycles of microscopic life, the flow of matter, the anomalies that hint at mystery, they all return softly to awareness, each iteration slower, quieter, more enveloping. Facts and patterns, once examined with mild curiosity, now exist simply as part of the ambient rhythm, soothing rather than stimulating. Awareness becomes a soft field, a gentle observation of movement and stillness, of light and shadow, of calm and mystery. This quiet reflection naturally leads the mind toward deeper relaxation, toward surrender to the soft rhythms that have been encountered. Conscious thought eases, curiosity softens further, and the sense of presence becomes nearly tactile. A calm awareness, floating freely, untethered by urgency or obligation. The mind rests in the gentle symmetry of patterns, the quiet grace of motion, and the subtle poetry of phenomena both known and unexplained. Each breath aligns with the slow unfolding of these wonders, a soft cadence echoing the rhythm of the cosmos, life, and perception. Here, in this space of reflective stillness, the mind begins to prepare for the transition into sleep. Observations have been absorbed, curiosity gently nurtured, and awe allowed to settle into calm. There is no tension, no need to retain knowledge, no pressure to act or understand. Only soft awareness, gentle recognition, and the comforting embrace of a world both vast and intimate. Thought becomes a soft echo, fading slowly, leaving space for serenity, and the mind drifts closer to the quiet, hypnotic descent that will carry it into rest. Now, allow yourself to settle completely, as if floating on a gentle, invisible current. The mind, having wandered through distant stars, intricate patterns of life, and the soft rhythms of wonder, drifts now toward the quiet, unhurried realm of rest. Each breath becomes slower, deeper, more deliberate. Inhale softly, feeling the calm fill your chest, and exhale slowly, releasing any lingering tension or thought. With every gentle breath, the body softens further, sinking comfortably into a cocoon of serenity, as the mind prepares for the gentle descent into sleep. Visualize the world around you softening into muted shades of color, like watercolors dissolving gently into one another. Shadows lengthen and fade, edges blur, and light spreads in slow, tender gradients. Nothing is sharp, nothing demands attention. You drift through this quiet landscape as though carried by a warm, invisible wind, flowing through soft textures, calm voids, and the dim, tender glow of distant points of light. Each passing scene is slow, unhurried, almost imperceptible, yet luminous enough to guide your awareness gently onward. The sensations of time and space begin to stretch, softening further with each slow heartbeat. Moments fold into one another like delicate waves lapping quietly at a shore, imperceptible yet continuous. Past and present, large and small, near and far, all merge into a soothing rhythm, a steady cadence that encourages the mind to let go, to float freely. You sense the pulse of existence, slow and deliberate, and you allow yourself to align with it, drifting in harmony with its gentle, eternal flow. In this space, familiar patterns return softly, like a whisper of recognition. The slow twinkle of distant stars, the faint pulse of cosmic light, the subtle repetition of microscopic cycles, they all echo within perception without demanding focus. Each repetition is calm and comforting, a lullaby of motion and form. You may notice the quiet anomalies you observed earlier, now appearing not as puzzles to solve, but as gentle variations in the rhythm, soft accents that enrich the flow and enhance the feeling of safe wonder. Your thoughts, too, begin to dissolve. The mind no longer needs to grasp or analyze. It simply observes the slow unfolding of quiet motion. Curiosity softens into contentment. Wonder becomes a gentle background hum, a subtle resonance that soothes rather than excites. Breathing continues in smooth, elongated cycles, each inhalation bringing relaxation, each exhalation releasing tension. You feel suspended in a calm, weightless state, floating along the currents of imagination and perception, yet tethered gently by the rhythm of your own breath. The imagery now moves ever more slowly. Clouds of soft, diffused light drift past. Gentle glimmers ripple across surfaces, fading into muted, velvety darkness. There is no urgency, no expectation. Even the most intricate patterns, whether cosmic or microscopic, dissolve into soft, abstract flows of color and form. The mind rests in this semi-lucid space, allowing awareness to glide with the slow, graceful motion of the visuals, feeling secure and serene. As the descent continues, the echo of earlier insights and reflections lingers like a soft hum beneath your awareness. Patterns, connections, cycles, all exist quietly, absorbed into the rhythm of rest rather than actively examined. Each pulse, each subtle shimmer, each gentle variation encourages the mind to relax further, deepening the sense of calm, security, and presence. There is nothing more to do now, no need to follow, no need to remember, only the soft, slow, and reassuring flow of existence enveloping the senses. Your body and mind now sink deeper into relaxation. Muscles release, heartbeat slows, thoughts soften into whispers, and awareness drifts toward that gentle threshold between wakefulness and sleep. The journey of exploration, reflection, and wonder has carried you here, to a space of quiet, weightless immersion. You feel safe, you feel held, and you feel entirely present in this serene, suspended moment. And as the final wave of calm washes over, the mind begins to surrender fully to the slow rhythm of sleep. Awareness becomes diffuse, thoughts dissolve like mist, and the soft pulse of existence continues to hum quietly in the background. You drift naturally into the restful state that follows, carried by the gentle current of observation, reflection, and serene wonder. There is nothing else to do, nothing else to notice, only the quiet, infinite calm. And now, as the mind drifts ever deeper, all motion softens into gentle stillness. The currents of thought and observation have slowed to a tender murmur, barely perceptible, yet carrying the quiet essence of the journey you have shared. Light fades gradually into soft gradients, a gentle dissolution of color and form, leaving only the faintest glimmers, tiny twinkling points that hover calmly in the darkness. There is no rush, no urgency, only the soft, reassuring presence of quiet, enveloping serenity. Breath becomes a soft, steady rhythm, in tune with the slow pulse of rest. Each inhalation carries the calm of distant stars, the flowing grace of microscopic worlds, the quiet elegance of natural patterns. Each exhalation releases lingering awareness, tension, or thought, allowing the body and mind to sink further into a state of gentle ease. In this space, all questions have softened, all curiosity has gently rested, leaving only a warm, nurturing awareness of connection and presence. Tiny lights shimmer faintly in the distance, like remnants of the mysteries you explored, quiet and unhurried, reflecting softly across the mind's inner landscape. Their gentle glow is comforting, like a lullaby whispered by the universe itself. You feel held in a safe, nurturing space, aware that every cycle, every pulse, every subtle rhythm you have witnessed is part of a larger harmony that continues softly, endlessly, beyond the need for attention. The journey has reached its quiet conclusion. Memories of flowing nebulae, drifting planets, microscopic dances, and soft reflections of human wonder settle into stillness, like sediment slowly resting on the bottom of a clear, calm lake. Each image, each thought, each gentle revelation lingers as a soothing echo, never demanding, always reassuring. The mind rests in these echoes, fully immersed in the comfort of gentle continuity, fully aware that nothing is lost, nothing is urgent, and all is as it should be. In these final moments, surrender to the quiet is complete. The mind floats freely, consciousness soft and diffuse, as if resting on a vast, tranquil ocean of calm. Tiny pulses of awareness may drift past, gentle reminders of connection and curiosity, but they do not disturb the serenity. The rhythm of breath, the quiet hum of existence, and the lingering glow of soft lights guide the mind into deeper rest, into a space where sleep arrives naturally, gently, and without effort. And so, in this tender stillness, allow the mind to fade fully into rest. Let the images, reflections, and quiet or dissolve into the comforting darkness, leaving only the soft resonance of calm, the gentle cadence of breath, and the nurturing embrace of sleep. You are safe. You are calm. You are gently drifting, carried by the rhythm of the universe, into the peaceful, restorative quiet of deep rest.